What's up folks, I'm Private Hudson and this is the Tower of Shadows. It's a game developed by a French team and is basically a King's Bounty style roguelike. Except instead of exploring a world map and conquering castles, you're climbing a 30-floor tower. Each floor is randomly generated with varying difficulty levels, and you'll encounter everything from treasure chests with gear and gold to troop recruitment stations, merchants, enemies, and bosses. The game launched in early access in June 2025, and version 1.0 released this March. The concept itself is perfectly fine. The problem is that this game needed a lot more time in the oven. For starters, there's barely any plot, and what little exists isn't very good. Normally, I wouldn't care much in a game like this, so that's a very minor complaint. The bigger issue is the localization. Some text was never translated from French to English, and even the subtitles during cutscenes do not match the narration. It's very sloppy. Also, if it wasn't already obvious, all of the animated cutscenes and unit portraits, yeah, they are AI generated. There's very little original artwork here at all. I'm gonna assume the 3D models and animations are at least original. Then there's the balancing, which is completely busted. Like in Heroes of Might and Magic or King's Bounty, units become stronger as their troop count increases. The weird part is, in this game, that abilities and spells that some troops have, they do not scale with the troop numbers. I got through the game using one simple strategy. There's a samurai unit that has an extremely high initiative or speed stat or whatever it's called in this game, meaning it always goes first in every combat encounter. The samurai has an ability that allows selected units in a square to immediately take their turn next, bypassing the normal turn order. Then there's another unit with a spell called Black Hole that nukes nearly half the screen, but that unit normally moves last because its speed initiative is terrible. So what did I do? Cast the samurai ability, immediately trigger Black Hole, wipe out half the map, then clean up whatever somehow survived, if anything survived afterward. I did this over and over and over again, and it never failed. I guess in this case, it's good that abilities do not scale with troop numbers, but even if I had one unit left, he'd still be able to nuke half the map and kill almost everything, as the damage output would be the same. It should not be like that. Scaling needs to exist for things like this, not just regular basic attack damage, but damage even for abilities, even for unit spells, needs to scale with troop numbers. As for bugs, I somehow skipped 2 bosses entirely. One despawned for no reason, and the boss on floor 29, I walked past him. You shouldn't be able to walk past bosses in games like this. But the worst issue is a game-breaking exploit tied to saving and reloading. Reloading your save respawns almost everything on the map, including chests, troop recruitment stations, vendors, and enemies. The strange thing is that the enemies can't be fought again, but everything else respawns. So, I figured this out on floor 7 when I think I was actually starting to struggle at this point. But on floor 7, when I discovered this glitch, I spent about maybe 20 minutes repeatedly reloading the save and collecting infinite gold, infinite troops, and endless loot to sell. After that, the rest of the game was pretty trivial, as you can imagine. It's honestly a shame because the core idea has potential, but this feels like a game that left early access way too early. I genuinely don't understand how some of these issues made it into the final release. Were there not enough testers on the team? From what I see on the Steam store page, there's only 6 reviews in total since, and that includes early access ones. So it probably didn't sell well either, but either way, I cannot recommend the Tower of Shadows in its current state.